Okay, I'm going to do part 2 on my craft room and show what's on this side of the room, what I have here. And I have in my closet, just to show you what you can do with the 10 by 10 foot room. And then I have these Ikea. They're stacked. I don't know if they really should be. Because as you can, kind of looks like there's a lot of pressure, but they fit perfectly in here so that you can open up the doors into this closet. And I guess we could start here. I just have, and I didn't bring a lot of books from Michigan. All I have are some of these to make maybe glue books or something, covers, a couple things, and I need to make a glue book. These are for glue books possibly, and then I have some little golden books, and then I brought a couple cookbook binders, and then this book here, and up above I just have a few things. That's just different baskets there. And let me pull these down. And this little, like a white shoebox, I just got some leaves in here if I want to make a fall or nature journal. There are those. And then, let's see. And for now, this is what I have. In this little bin, I have all my sequins, and I may end up putting these in the drawers. I don't know. That's what I have in there. And then here I have all my sprays, and this isn't ideal either, but it works. I don't really use the sequins and things that much. I need to, in these glimmer mist, I really need to use them. I have a lot that I used to get here and there at Tuesday morning when they had them. And then here, like I said, these are 2 wide Ikea drawer units stacked, and I have my wood stamps here, and they are doubled up a little bit. And these here, I think these are kind of a nature type theme in that one, and vintage and miscellaneous. So yeah, all stamps. This is like a little stamp press. A cool outfit one. And then in this I have just a little divided tray. I don't know where I got this. Was this from Dollar Tree? But I put my Stampin' Up! Stamps in here. I have my re-inkers. And I mainly just have distress ink pads. And they're in these little bins that you can buy. These are, I think these are inkers too, maybe. And then just a couple other stamp pads. So everything kind of ink related. So now I have random other ink pads, and then stamp blocks, stamper. Then I have my smaller inks in here. These little blender things, and a large inks. So that is that drawer. And this one has stencils and just different ink things here, different types of pens, and paint brushes, more big paint brushes, just different things that you would color with, and pens. That's that drawer. This one has just wood pieces, like wood tags and just some miscellaneous things too, but wood pieces, fairy doors and frames and that type of thing to embellish with. And this, I just had some of these extra white little bins, so I just put them there. And then in here I have ink pens. I have a lot of distress markers, Tim Holtz, and Zig markers. I have colored pencils and other markers, Copic and, Sharpies in here. And these are just, I got these at the Dollar Tree. They were like a light pink color. And this is just empty, and I had stuff in here before. And I don't have anything in them now. Let's see what's here. Oh, these are just little plastic things I had bought. And this one, I think, just has a couple of plastic bags in it. So I do have room for other things in that. And now, I won't go through all my papers, but I have my 12 by 12, and I can put the link for these plastic sleeves. And I left, some paper back in Michigan. And yeah, some more of these. I think these are all my graphic 45 in this here. Okay, so, and then in this drawer I have folders with stickers in them, or sleeves, and I left one in Michigan. I'll bring that next time. Okay, I'm just going to pull out, I don't know if you want to look at what I have here. I don't even remember what's at the top exactly, but I know these are fabrics and trims. And then that's empty right there. That little plastic has, smaller bins in them. And I can show you first too these. These are the same as what I've had before. I think I may have gotten these at the Dollar Tree at one point, and they're ATC cards, or what are these things called? Project Life cards. They fit really good in there. And then I have my playing cards in here. Different playing cards. And then, so you can get the inserts for the cubbies, for doors and drawers. And then more, these are the larger Project Life cards, basically. And these are more playing cards. So they fit real nice in there. This is like a little metal basket, 2 of those. Okay, now I'm going to start. Did I show this? Oh, no, this is more Project Life cards. This is just some graphic 45, the chipboard. I don't know where else to put them, so I just put them in there. Okay, now I'm going to start with these bins up above. Okay, I got the bins down, and we can start looking through and see what I have in here. Okay, let's start pulling things out. So in these bins that were above the cubbies, I think in here are, what do you call this? Chanel pieces that I probably cut from bed spreads. So there's that. So So I can work with that in some journals. It's really pretty. Just different ones, and I may have bought some too. So a little bit of that. Mainly pink, but. And then I have Battenberg lace in here. So I have some that has been dyed. So I have my that was a collar. Battenberg. And I think this was a shower curtain. I don't know if you can see the Battenberg here. So basically, that's what we have in there. And then next, I do have a couple other colors like blue and purple. Let's look in another bin. And we have different yarns in here. What you can use these as little tag toppers, or you can sew them along your pages in your journals. I like to do that. So we got that one. And this looks like maybe more the same. But actually this can go with the other yarn. This one has a bit more Battenberg. I'll put that with the other one. I mean, not Battenberg, Chanel. More Battenberg. I'll put that with the Battenberg lace. And this has like some crochet trim on it, or pillowcase. More Battenberg. I'll try to get them all in the same bins. I think I just, before I left, was just throwing things in to take to Florida for our move. I thought this is really pretty. Somebody had started this stitchery, and I thought it'd be really pretty in a journal somehow, or cover. Yeah, things were just thrown in here, so I have to fold them up. But for moving, I just kind of threw stuff in the bins. But that's pretty fabric. Okay, oops, I think this is, yeah, this is feed sack fabric. It's little bits and pieces. Vintage fabrics, and I love them. I got them online some while back. But who doesn't love that? I should make clusters with them. And here's like some vintage hankies. Little lace piece. Here's some more. Yeah, I've got it. I need to get these together better. And then we have more feed sack bits. I think I'll put them all in a better bag. Don't you love them? I do. Here's a vintage quilt, which is too pretty. I just can't quite cut it up yet. That I received from a friend. I love it. Very precious. And then I have some embroidery pieces. This is really pretty. That would make a pretty, oh, it's a tablecloth, but it would make a pretty, curtain maybe. Oh, here's an apron. I do have an apron collection back home. But here's a little ruffle apron. Simplicity. little embroidery pieces. Another beautiful vintage hanky. So I'm going to sort through these. So I'll put all these hankies together in a bag. And here's just some kind of look like 60s fabrics. And this is, I think, basically what I bought at a quilt shop that are these retro prints. This I think I thrifted. Maybe? No, I'm not sure. But they're reproductions of retro or vintage. Look at the chicks that you can buy at a quilt shop. Little lambs. Cute. Oh, this is, I bought this a while back. And then this, I think I thrifted that one. I love this color of this. Attic Window Quilt Shop. That's so pretty. And this one. Then what else do we have? These are little hankies. And these are not vintage, but you could dye them to make them look old. Maybe some are and some aren't. Like this one is vintage, but some I bought new. I gotta get going using this stuff. More fabrics. So these are all kind of like retro prints. Hankies. These are little hankies. Okay, I've got my aprons in here. All right, I didn't realize. Look at this apron I bought. Look how pretty that is at the top of the apron. And then the pockets are these adorable. Look at the pockets with the flowers. And there's two of those. And then they've been trimmed with this seam tape. Okay. Well, here's another apron with more. Look at that cute collar that would go around your neck. And then you have these for your pockets. And at the bottom, these are like little leaves. Cute. Oh, I got some old gloves. These are some curtains, but look how cute these are. They'd be cute for a laundry room. This is the way we wash our clothes, but I love the buttons and the tabs and the fabric. It looks like it's, I don't know, it's almost like, you know, that fabric paint. That would be cute in a journal. So I think there's 3 of these tabs. I wouldn't put them in my laundry room. It doesn't, I don't have a window in there, so, but so cute. And this one. Okay, then I thrifted these pot holders. I thought they were beautiful. A lot of work went into that. And just a couple embroidered pieces here. I just love anything embroidered. If I see it at a good price, then I'll buy it. This one's pretty. With crochet on the edges. And this looks like part of a quilt. Some little quilt, vintage quilt squares. that I bought online, I'm sure Etsy or something. So there's that. So I need to go and repack this up in some order. And then we have two more. Don't know if you really want to look through this, but I kind of want to know what's in here. And this one has my pom-poms that I like to use in little bone book journals. We got some blues, trims. I just put them together like in a plastic bag. Okay, so what else do we have in here? So we have more beautiful embroidered pieces. We have this, I can't remember what this is called, some kind of cut work. Pretty in a journal. Look at that. There's two of those. And we have this beautiful one. These are cute. And I did soak these at one point and put them out in the sun because they were kind of stained, and I don't have that recipe anymore, but I looked it up, and for delicate embroidery pieces, seems like they soaked it in borax and something. It's a pretty pillowcase. Just a little piece here. I really want to start creating, but I have a couple videos I have to do first. Here's some beautiful with the purple crochet trim. Oh, then quite a few years back, I collected these, and I made little pillowcase dress. Well, I was making little pillowcase dresses, but look at that. And, I think I cut this apart. It was a pillowcase, so I just left the, let's go this way. Maybe. Some yarn that doesn't go in there. Okay, we have more embroidery. This one. These are my favorites, the ones that have like embroidered girls or flowers on them. This is pretty with the blue. Not real fancy, but it is pretty. And if I cut it up to put in a journal. Got this one. I haven't looked in here in a while. Although there's that. It's kind of a applique. And this has a little, look at the little girl on the hanky. So look at all the different various things you can find that some very creative people back in the day embroidered. And we can repurpose it and use it in our journals, make a journal cover. This looks like a little towel. Sweet. And they did a lot of these flowers in pots, baskets. Here's another pillowcase. This, I got it for the crochet trim along the bottom. Another pillowcase with a beautiful flowers and crochet trim. It's got a cute little flower here. And peace. And I've been collecting for a year, so I don't know if you want me to open that up. I don't think I will. And then this one with the yellow. That's not the fancy of stitches, but this is cool with a rickrack. And it's a really nice linen. Look at that one. That looks vintage. And then here's another one. Beautiful. And then it has this trim. So they may have just added this trim later. I don't know. This little crochet trim. Just a little cross stitch. Oh, it has little elephants. Like from India. So pretty with the pink. So I hope this isn't boring to you. I like looking at linens. Look at this delicate work. Oh wow, that's very pretty. So tiny. Look at those tiny stitches. And then there's some more of these. Yeah, I'm not going to open all these, but here's this. Pillowcases. That's pretty lace. Pretty rose. Embroidery. This has a peacock on it. And another basket one. So that's that bin, and then one more bin, and then I might just briefly show you what's in the other bins, because yeah, I have a lot. So I need to make some kind of embroidery type journals. Okay. That's just a, what you could make, a little pattern. Okay, here's some more of the Chanel. I might put that with the other. And this looks like a mishmash of different, like these aren't real quality right here. Like I don't mind, cutting these up in a journal. This one. Just wait. That's pretty. Now this has bled, so I mean that I would just, the red color had bled, but that would be fun just in a journal. These are cute. This one, cross stitch. I think I had something like that. Maybe I cut that. Oh, it's this way. Okay, well anyway, I'm not going to go through all of that, but yeah, I've got a lot. I don't know if I realized I had that much, but some I really, really, really love, like this deer one. That is so sweet. It's got a lot of flowers. It's very delicate. Okay, then I have just a couple more of these. Look how cute that is with the little bonnet girl. So, I don't know what that's in there for, but anyway. Okay, so that's what I've got in those that are above, and then I will pause and show you kind of what's in the next ones. Alrighty, I put those all back, and I'm just going to go through one bin that was here of doilies, and then the rest of these, I don't want to pull them all down, but they're, you know, fabrics and fabric, and I think there's trims too, so you get the idea. Yeah, so I've been collecting for quite a while, you know, thrifting and so on. Try to move you slowly. And then I just had this bin here. I like to look at doilies, so I thought maybe I'd show you some of my doily collection. Alrighty. So, yep, I've got a lot. Because it's one of my favorite things, embroidered pieces and doilies. So you may think I'm crazy and I better start using them, right? Yes, look how delicate this is. Is it? Yeah, I think that's crochet. Whoops. Very pretty. There's a little purple one. Then you got some really frilly ones like that. And this was around a pillowcase. So if you see a pillowcase while you're thrifting and it has some awesome crochet, you can take that apart and use all this. On the edge of a journal. This looks pretty vintage here. Oops. Let's see. This is a pretty colorful one. That's a newer one. Lots of pretty colors in it. So like on a journal, you could put this around the spine, or you could cut it in half for a pocket, or, you know, just cut a bit of it and put it on the edge of a page. Look at these little these pansies or violets. Look at that. Now, how do you even do that? I don't know how to crochet, so look at that. That's crazy. Look at this one too. This looks like it might have been a little lost some of its vibrancy of the color, but it's, look at how they crochet that. How in the world would you do that to make it multi-dimensional? And I would cut these off and put them on a journal cover. And then these are just the ones that you can buy that are, you know, cheap ones. So I just cut these up. They're I don't even know if they're handmade. Let's see. Here's a pretty one. Maybe I'll bring it down. There we go. It's an unusual one. I've cut that apart. It's not vintage. This would be fun to make for a little pocket. This blue one I just cut. If it's not real vintagey, I'll just cut them up. I think there was another one like that. And here's like a vintage. That's bric-a-brac. Crocheted. And, well, this one's kind of cool. Look at that with the daisies. The little daisies. This one looks like it needs to be washed. I thought I washed it. I'm sure I did, but maybe it's stained. This one too. Here's one with pink in it. Little pink flowers. Let's see if there's anything else that's kind of unusual, which is fun. Look at the color of this, a lime green and a pink. Pretty. Let's see. I'll just pull out a couple more. You don't want to probably watch a lot of this, but look at that. Looks good with the blue background. And this, I think that's newer. This has like a little roughly scallopy trim. Oh, this is like the other one right here. This is very roughly, but that would be pretty on the bottom of a journal. That's kind of like folds. So anyway, yes, I have lots. I was gifted this. It's pretty. Yeah, I think mainly the rest are just your basic, you know, like these little doilies that you can take apart from something. Yeah, so I just put the colored ones, more of the ones with color, in a separate bag. So anyway, that is a tour of my craft room. And I don't know, did I get cut off showing this tall one with my punches in? I might add that too here if I hadn't already done that one. Oh, look at this little crochet dress. Isn't that cute for baby? Like a baby book. All right, last time I got cut off after showing this tall Ikea. Those are maybe paper clips and rulers. So here I just have little bins like punches and scissors and tweezers and those little embossing tools, hammers, corner rounders if I want to charge my phone, staples, staplers, slot punch, and some more tools. I've got glue sticks there. I could put that up where my glue is in here. Scissors, blades for my paper cutter. Then I have, sit down here, and there's light coming in. But these are mainly, I need to use these more too. Edge scallop dot edge punches, and things that would fit in here. These are ruler stamp punches, and here are a lot of Martha Stewart punches and larger punches. And more punches, larger ones. And this one has my cutter and envelope punch and a small scoring board. I left my bigger one at Michigan, and then a little stamping platform. So now I think I have basically shown my craft room, and here's all the doilies. So, yep, this is my Florida craft room, and I'm excited and happy and incredibly blessed to have all that I have. And now I really got to get going on making some stuff. It's been a long time, but we were packing in Michigan and moving and then here and unpacking. So it's been a lot, and I don't know why. I've been really, really tired. So I have to really push myself to get going. But I'm really excited and can't wait to create. So we'll see you next time. Bye.